Today, I want to just talk a little bit about wages. Wages is a hard topic for people in our district because we all would like to have free market forces dictate how much someone is paid. But if we did that, we would all be serfs, basically, and those who started out with money would end up controlling most of the people who don't have money. And so we have a managed economy. We've always had a managed economy, which is not a way of saying it's somewhat regulated. And the reason it's regulated is to promote, equity, in our culture. And wages is one of those things that are regulated. It's hard for Congress to grapple with this issue because of the political ramifications of it. What I would recommend is tying the minimum wage, they call it indexing. I would index it to the poverty level. So, how many people among us would want someone to work 2,000 hours a year? That's about full time, and at the end of that year, they worked all year and they're still in poverty. So we wouldn't want someone to work at a wage level that would leave them in poverty. I hope we can all agree on that. And it's just a matter of deciding what factor in the richest country in the world, the richest country that the world has ever seen, how much do we think someone should earn above the poverty level? One times the poverty level, 2 times, or 3 times. I would mention that in my town of Rome, Georgia, the hospital there that used to be called Floyd Medical Center just put out a story the other day announcing that their new minimum wage would be $18 an hour in some sense, something a little bit over $18. I think that is a good place to be. And, other large companies should try to follow that. That would certainly work into what I outlined in my book years ago of having an increase in the minimum wage spread across 3 years. And that would get us up into the second year or more to have an $18 minimum wage. That would be something I would find quite acceptable. So that was a good start, and that's how I would try to take some of the politics out of the minimum wage. The median wage, just in case you're curious, is about $30. Of course, that's nationwide. Living in California is a little bit more expensive than living in Dade County probably. So you have to factor that as a nationwide figure.